Welcome to Bite Size SEO News, where I find the top 3 news in digital marketing so you don't have to. Where I make news easy to digest and easy to follow. If you want to read the article, links are posted in the show notes below, so you never have to worry about FOMO. My name is Rich Young, your host. Today is Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021, episode 26. Coming up, fresh out of the oven are today's top 3 news you definitely don't want to miss. Story 1. Bing brings new travel experiences. Story 2. Crypto scammers use Google to steal over $500,000 last month. Story 3. AT&T sells Xandr ad business to Microsoft for $1 billion. If you're ready, let's get into it. In our first story for today, this one's brought to you by Sean Endicott of WindowsCentral.com. Microsoft's Bing has a new experience aimed at helping people plan their travels. The search engine's travel guide shows suggested itineraries, flights, hotels, and other pieces of information for people planning a vacation. In addition to laying out information in a way that's easy to digest, Microsoft also claims that people will see competitive rates thanks to partnerships with top industry players. Quote, "Our goal with this experience was to help users in every step of travel planning, from inspiration to booking and beyond, whether you know exactly where you want to go or just know you want to spend some time away from home. This rich experience is currently available in the US and will be available in more markets in the future." End quote. If you have an itch to travel, but you don't know where you'd like to go, the travel guide's homepage can act as inspiration. You can browse through popular destinations from around the globe and then click on Explore More if one piques your interest. Clicking on Experience in 360 will show a 360-degree view of a destination. This experience appears to be for landscapes and natural views. As many view food as one of the best parts of traveling, Bing has an Eat and Drink section that shows off delicacies from different areas. To help people save money when traveling, the new Bing experience has a coupons and deals section as well. This includes ways to save on flights, packages for a trip, and other parts of travel plans. Microsoft outlines all the new travel features in a recent blog post. If you'd like to get some more information, make sure to check out Sean's article in the show notes. In our second story for today, this one's brought to you by Rob Curran of Money.com. Warning to crypto fans, phishing schemes are not just for email anymore. In a new scam, criminals are manipulating online advertising to target cryptocurrency users searching for digital currency wallet apps, MetaMask, and Phantom, according to cybersecurity firm Checkpoint Research. Fraudsters bid on keywords on Google Ads, luring cryptocurrency enthusiasts to counterfeit versions of the websites, according to the Checkpoint investigation. The effectiveness of the scam and the challenges of proving fraud reveal some of the downsides of anonymized digital savings accessible to anyone who has the right code. The Google Ads phishing scam likely resulted in the theft of at least $500,000 worth of cryptocurrency in November, according to Checkpoint. The scale of fraud is often difficult to calculate because not everyone affected reports such incidents. Representatives from MetaMask, Phantom, and didn't respond to requests for comment. A Google spokeswoman said, "This behavior directly violates our policies, and we immediately suspended these accounts and removed the ads. This appears to be a malicious actor looking for ways to evade our detection. We are always adjusting our enforcement mechanisms to prevent these abuses." End quote. How the scam works. Holders of cryptocurrencies must have access to the long string of numbers that identify their holdings on a decentralized ledger known as the blockchain. Some people store these numbers as hard copies. Many store them in online wallets provided by crypto exchanges and by specialist apps such as MetaMask and Phantom. Most crypto holders first buy and hold digital currencies in brokerage-style accounts on websites such as Coinbase or Robinhood. There are certain things such as buying non-fungible tokens, which are not possible on these platforms. However, some enthusiasts move their crypto holdings to more flexible apps, including MetaMask, which specializes in storing Ethereum-linked tokens and enabling purchases of NFTs, and Phantom, which specializes in applications of the Solana cryptocurrency. Both sites allow for the transfer of cryptocurrency from other platforms into their wallets. During November, Google's searches for both MetaMask and Solana were answered, in part by ads with links to phony lookalike websites, according to the Checkpoint. If a user inadvertently clicked on the link, they entered an intricate simulation of the real websites, like a digital version of an Ocean's 11 caper. A screenshot captured by Checkpoint, for example, shows one of the links as phantom.app, a single keystroke from the legitimate phantom.app URL. Once the user clicked on the link, the web design, as illustrated by more Checkpoint screenshots, was a perfect replica of the bona fide site. Even the pop-up tech support instant messages, according to Checkpoint, were carefully matched to the legitimate site's web design. Once inside the fake Phantom or MetaMask site, users were prompted through the account creation process. The language on the prompts made it appear that the user was creating a brand new wallet, but they were actually setting up new passwords for an existing Phantom or MetaMask wallet, one controlled by the scammers. When it came to funding the wallet, the fake website linked back into the bona fide website. Any cryptocurrency transferred to the new wallet could be instantly swiped by the scammers. A nightmare end to the year. One Texas man who fell prey to a similar MetaMask scam in late November lost about $50,000 of Bitcoin after a fake help agent wormed their way into his Coinbase account. His troubles didn't end there. He said he's plagued by nightmares about the experience. He has spent a lot of the holiday season filing reports with the Federal Trade Commission and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and is concerned that he will have difficulties proving that he is no longer in control of the cryptocurrency, potentially leaving himself liable to capital gains taxes. Quote, "I just feel like such a fool," end quote, the Texas man told Money. If you'd like to get some more information, make sure to check out Rob's article in the show notes. And our final story for today, this one's brought to you by Bloomberg. AT&T agreed to sell its Xandr division to Microsoft Corp, a long-expected divestiture after the carrier decided digital advertising wasn't central to its operations. The transaction gives customers on Microsoft's properties such as MSN access to Xandr's marketplace for automated online advertising, the companies said Tuesday in a statement that didn't disclose financial terms. The deal is valued at about $1 billion, according to people familiar with the matter, who asked not to be identified discussing non-public information. AT&T has been seeking a buyer for Xandr for more than a year after giving up on his dream of becoming a major player in online ads, an era in which tech companies such as Google and Facebook dominate. The sale is part of a broader portfolio reshuffling after AT&T shifted its DirecTV operations to a joint venture with TPG, and its Warner Media unit is slated to merge with Discovery Inc. and become a new independent company. Shares of Dallas-based AT&T were up 2.1% as of 1:01 p.m. in New York, while Microsoft, based in Redmond, Washington, advanced 1.8%. Xandr, whose name was inspired by Alexander Graham Bell, was formed in 2018 from AT&T's ad businesses including AppNexus and AdWorks. The company said at the time that it hoped it would become a multi-billion-dollar business. But the digital advertising business is shaken up as Apple and Google plans to do away with tracking cookies, making it harder for marketers to follow users' online activity and tailor ads to them. The Xandr sale is subject to regulatory review, the company said Tuesday. If you'd like to get some more information, make sure to check out Bloomberg's article in the show notes. That's it for today's show. We've made it to the end. You're good to go and ready for the day. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please rate the show so it helps spread the news and I can continue doing what I do best, which is providing you the latest SEO news you just cannot miss. Served tapa style, making it easy on the stomach and on the go. Once again, I'm your host, Rich Ung, and I'll see you on the flip side.